this journey of discovery. I'm finding you, finding me. Now that I have someone special.
Welcome back to How I Met Your Auntie.
Welcome.
So, you guys, this is an episode where you just relax, chill, put us in your background, wash your hair, just relax and
Clean your room.
Clean the room.
Go through them clothes you need to go through.
Yes, this is just a chill, relaxed session. Okay.
So, how are we meeting today?
I am exhausted. It's just Monday.
It is Monday.
And I'm exhausted. So I definitely need to sip on my wine. And then, like I said, this is just a chill, relaxed
It is.
session for us.
Actually, there's an elephant in the room.
Oh,
Yes, there
it's
is.
an elephant.
Big black ones. Our mic. We listened, we heard you all, and we have new mics, which is why we might be a little behind schedule this week. It's a little,
okay.
we might be a little we're meeting tired again.
Yeah.
But look, you got good audio this
We
time.
got good audio.
And moving forward.
And yeah, like I said, I'm trying to get through it today. Okay. So I'm sipping on my wine. It's tasting real good right now.
What are we drinking today?
I got some Moscato.
Yeah, we see. This is what we're saying. This is just a chill night. We got Moscato, so
Right.
you know how we feeling. So I'm meeting. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Probably on the same.
Okay.
I'm meeting, tired, but I'm happy we finally got our audio together. So I'd be grateful for that.
I'm excited. Okay, so let's get into it. These are our confessions.
Confessions.
Just when you wanna say what you're gonna say. Oh.
Two different parts.
Right. All right, so let's do something a little chaotic. And it's confessions time, okay?
Auntie already hot.
What is a confession that you want to share with our community?
Oh, nothing. It wasn't me. What will I want to share?
What is something petty or
No.
just petty, messy? Or...
She said petty twice. She
right.
really want that petty.
I want something petty.
I confess that I have failed at something.
Okay.
I'm failing at something.
Oh.
And I can't tell you what it is. But I'm failing at it, and I'm going to do
I'm not about to play with her.
and I'm going to do better. I feel like a failure right now.
No.
Right now, I feel like a failure. I'm lying. I don't. I'm just juggling a lot of things, and I feel like I should be juggling them a little better. And sometimes I drop one and I pick it up, and I'm like, I should have never dropped it, and that's not really feeling because I picked it back up. That's a song, right?
Okay.
You gotta give me something for that? No, maybe not. Okay. Okay, what's your confession? Since we're confessing.
A little petty.
Oh,
Just thinking about back in the day. Getting out of a date. It was somebody I was dating. This is like, long time ago.
Oh, gosh.
And I didn't want to talk to him anymore. I was trying to make an excuse to get out of dating him. And he invited me to go to the movies. And I was like, I tried to pick a girly movie just so he can be like, I don't want to see that. Then I can get out. But he was like, no, let's go. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
He liked the chick flick.
He wanted to go. He said he wanted to go to chick flick because I wanted to go to see the chick flick.
Oh, well, that sounds like a green flag. But
no, I wasn't interested in him anymore.
Oh.
And I at the time, I didn't know how to say, I'm not interested.
Right. I
don't want to date you anymore. He wasn't a bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like I was bored. It was really not going anywhere. The relationship was not a relationship. It was just another situationship. It wasn't we were going on dates, but it wasn't going anywhere. And I just wasn't attracted to him at this point anymore.
He was just your meal plan.
If
Like
it
the
was
last-
even that.
If you watched the last episode, you know why I said that.
Right. Right. So yeah. So he wanted to go. We went to see whatever the chick flick was. And I had to go to the bathroom real quick and call you. I don't even know if you remember.
Oh, Lord. Your Honor, I did not. I had no involvement with this.
I called Robin up and told her, look, call me in 5 minutes and I'm going to put you on speakerphone and say it's emergency so I can get about the situation. Because he wanted to like go bowling afterwards and get something to eat. And I was just over it.
And I did it?
Yeah, you called me and I had it on speakerphone. And I said, it was great seeing you and, blah, 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 blah. And look, let's talk afterwards. And I ain't never.
Oh my God.
I just drifted. Oh, I ghosted. Yeah,
She ghosted.
I ghosted.
I told y'all.
Look,
I told y'all she be ghosting.
I be ghosting. Like I was just over it. And like I said, I was not mature enough at the time to just be like, look, I'm not interested. Yeah, I'm not feeling it at this point. He was not a bad guy. It was just like it wasn't ever gonna be. So that is my little petty confession.
I didn't know he was going back.
Yeah, it was a back in the day type of thing.
I have a confession then.
Okay, go ahead.
I'll use I'll use your scenario.
Okay.
I didn't want to do the same thing.
Okay.
Well, I did, but I didn't know how to do it. I didn't want to be mean. But I guess this is kind of mean. I think I was tired. I don't know. One of the two. Anyway, I said, you probably remember this.
Okay.
I stopped, I guess, dating someone. All right, I guess broke up with him.
Mm-hmm.
And I said it was because all the do-rags and the hats that she was wearing. And I got hat-fished. And it was more than that.
Right.
But it was like just an argument. And it was like, you know what? All them damn hats and them do-rags you got on. And you won't take them off. And I know the truth. I know the truth.
I never seen him with his hat off.
The man used to shower with a fitted cap. This is not, I'm coming off a mean girl. Oh, but yes. Come on now. The man used to shower with a fitted on. Like, or the do-rag, if you forgot that. And I'd be like, the reason you didn't want to stay over because you forgot your do-rag. So that's why you don't want to stay tonight, because you can't sleep with the fitted. Right, you can't. He was like, no, it's not why.
Oh, God.
And I felt bad, but I was done. I was no longer, like you said, I was over it. And yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like when I'm over it and I feel disgusted about a person, like I don't want you to touch me. I just don't. I'm just done.
Right.
I'm just, and like I said, I don't want to be a mean person or anything. So in a way, because back in the day, I'm like, but like for some reason, like sometimes with me, I just slowly just disappear. I'm about to like blow up your car or pop the tires or put sugar. I don't do any of that stuff. I don't bang at your window. I don't go looking for you on social media. I just like disappear.
But they say women do that. Like we leave mentally before we leave physically. Yeah. So yeah.
You're already done.
Mm-hmm.
So
been done for a minute.
Been done for a minute. Okay, so that was a little petty. And we exposed ourselves a little bit.
But don't judge me. Please judgment free. So it's probably not. It's the internet. So
right. Whatever. Okay. So now that we did all that, let's get into some auntie advice.
Oh, okay. Let's do it.
Okay. So a few people have emailed us and DM'd us. So we're excited about that. Keep emailing us and DMing us.
Thank you. I appreciate it, y'all.
Okay. So let's give our best advice to what we got in our inboxes this week.
All right.
So here's a scenario. My friend is dating a 20-year older man. He's flying her out and paying bills, but now he tracks her location. Should I say something or let her enjoy the perks?
Tracks her location.
Ooh.
What do we mean tracking? Like,
is he controlling her because he is 20 years older than her?
Right. Is he like saying, "Oh, you shouldn't be there right now. Go back home"?
Right.
Or is he like just trying to make sure you good and like see and be like, "Oh, you're lying to me. You're somewhere else." So it depends on how you're tracking, or if you just shared your location and he's viewing. But apparently it's not a good way if she is emailing about it.
Right. I think her friend is feeling some type of way about it. And to me, at this age, I'll leave that shit alone.
Oh, yeah. No.
I'm leaving.
No.
I'm not getting involved.
Unless she's in danger.
Right.
And it doesn't seem like he's local if he's flying her out. So he ain't there all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe say a little, a sprinkle or something, like just be careful and give a little sprinkle, but not too much, because we all been there when we got too involved in someone else's relationship.
And it never worked. It never works.
No.
Okay? Because now you the bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Because they'll tell them.
Right.
They'll tell them, and
they gonna
tell
them. And then the man gonna say, oh, she just jealous of our situation. She want what we, it's always some mess.
Right.
So at this big age, be careful. If you want to share your location just for safety reasons with me as a friend, you can. We ain't forcing that, but I'm staying out of that situation.
Mm-hmm. Definitely staying out.
Okay.
You can give me some gifts though. Like if it's something that you didn't want, you could just say you need 2 purses. Right. Come on now.
But yeah, definitely I would watch, like, why is he trying to like, is it for safety reasons or is he really like being controlling? And that's what you have to watch. And that's a red flag too. Mm-hmm. She's moving in with her new man after just 3 months.
Okay.
Everything he owns inflates or folds. Is it giving love or red flag origami?
Never been too good at origami, but
I actually
learned
how to do origami in 4th grade, but that's a whole nother story.
Oh my gosh. I'm not surprised.
From a teacher who was from Lithuania. But like I said, a whole nother story. So let's get back to her email. Once again, that ain't none of my business, but it is. You just met. You guys have been dating for 3 months.
But why is she moving in with him if he has no furniture? Why is he not moving?
He do got furniture. It just inflates and it's foldable.
That ain't furniture. Well, maybe she didn't have an apartment, so she wants to move out of home.
Right. That could be a possibility.
And she moving in with her man. Then you go in there and make it a home, all right? You go in there. But you're dating.
You only known each other for 3 months. We don't know if they're like if they're in their 20s, you know how that is. Like you move in with somebody and things like that. We've had those experiences. But at 30, in my 30s, no, this ain't going to work out. This is not going to work out.
But if you're going to live there now, you can invest in your space if there's some rules, there's some boundaries, there's some contracts, things in writing. I don't know, saying that if you leave, you taking your stuff with you. We'll deflate the couch or whatever you got and put it in the coat closet. And if I leave, I'm going to be taking my stuff with me, and we'll blow your stuff back up. I mean, you can't really say that as you planning for the worst,
right?
Well, just know that you're taking your stuff on you.
Yeah, just know that you're taking your stuff. I mean,
because we're not gonna be in the house with blow up couches. No offense to if you have a blow up couch right now. We're saying at our age, look, this is how I met your auntie. Okay. At our age, auntie ain't gonna have the blow up couch.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Bed, beanbag chair. And then you invite friends over and you're like squishing side to side.
Right, because this is not what is it called? A
dorm?
A dorm or a bachelor pad anymore, because you brought in your girlfriend. I'm guessing this is a girlfriend. I mean, you've been dating. 3 months, girlfriend. Yeah, that's probably what the status
I'm a lover girl. I'm going to say make it a home. I'm all for decorating. Go to Home Goods, look online, spruce it up. Maybe try to do inexpensive things because this is new. So then you can always add more later, but just the basics. I'm not going to suggest used furniture because horror stories. But maybe just something, inexpensive, not like the $1,000 couch. You can go on Amazon and get like a $200-$300, $3 to $5 maybe couch or something, love seat, something else.
Right.
Or don't invite people over.
But friend, you stay out of this. This let it be.
What was she gonna say? You shouldn't move there because his furniture is
I think the issue is they just only known each other for 3 months. I think that's,
girl, people do worse stuff.
They do it the next week. Look, it's been 2 weeks and you move in. So that's
you gotta go through it. So let her learn on her.
Right. That's why I'm just hoping, you're in your 20s and but do what you do what you please, and stay out of that girl's business. Okay. Her man hugged me a little too long and whispered, "Don't tell her I said that. Should I bring it up or mind my moisturized business?"
Don't tell her. Please.
Don't tell her a goddamn thing, okay?
Why are you whispering to me as you hug me, sir? Why?
Gosh. Okay. I had a similar situation.
Oh,
I'm
Lord.
always having these stories.
I told y'all she got a million stories. A million.
This wasn't my friend's man. This was my friend's daddy.
Oh.
And I had just graduated college. And he told me he knew like people from like the news stations, radio stations, and he could hook me up.
Right. She was in broadcasting.
Right. I was in broadcasting. So I'm like, okay. So he gave me his business card, things like that, exchanged phone numbers. And that same night, he called me like 2:00 in the morning. I didn't
Her
answer.
daddy called you at 2 in the morning?
Yes. I did not answer. The next day, I was like, because I spent the night at her house. I was like, girl, your dad called me at 2 in the morning. Oh, he was just checking to make sure like we were all good. Okay. Like I said, I didn't respond. And then let's just say later that week, he called again and I was working in the south suburbs and he was like, oh, how are you? I said, hi, mister. And then he was like, oh, don't call me that. Call me by my first name.
Heavy on the mister.
Right. And I said, oh, it's okay, Mr. So-and-so.
The misters.
I'm going to stick with sir or Mr. So I'm like, oh, okay. What's going on? I'm thinking he's going to give me an update. And he started asking me about the type of men I want and want to date and all these things. I'm like, oh, I told him this is inappropriate. Aren't you married? And he told me, oh, it's no issue, but we should go on a date. No, I'm good. No, thank you. Anyway, let's just say a month or two passed. I never told the friend. Because the thing is, I felt like
uncomfortable.
And then I already told you your dad called me at 2 in the morning and you made an excuse for it. So it was like,
yeah, that would have thrown me off. You told me my dad called you at 2 a.m. I'd be like, what the hell? What did he say?
What is he telling? What he calling you for? Right. So now let's say a couple months has passed and she was like, and she didn't have a car at the time. She was like, oh, can you take me to his job? I need to go pick up, I guess he bought her a gift or something. I'm like, God, I gotta go see this man. So I said, okay. So we drove over there and I just stayed in the car. He was like, no, get out the car. I want to see you. So I slowly got out the car. And when I got out the car, he was like, come closer. Give me a hug. And then, of course, he grabbed me and started rubbing down my back. I'm like, yes.
See, no.
And she was right there.
Yeah. And that, I don't even want to go.
We gonna leave that alone.
I was gonna say because if she's pretending not to see it, not even pretending, but there's some trauma there.
It's something because it's like, girl, you're standing right there, and I know I'm not crazy. So I was done. I don't even think I ever, saw him again. I was just whatever. So that was my story on that. So. Like I said, you might need to just mind your moisturized business and stay away from that. I wouldn't even have, because come on, be for real. If I told you your daddy had hugged me and grabbed me and stuff like that, are you going to believe me? Are you going to cuss me out? Like, you going to be like, who the?
I don't think I'm going to cuss you out. I'm going to feel
embarrassed.
I'm going to feel embarrassed, uncomfortable. And then I'm confused and I'm going to be looking. I'm probably, depending on your character, you know your friend and you know what type of friend. You have some friends you'd be like, girl, you say that about, like, it's some friends that you know. But if you had told me that, I would have felt like horrified, mortified. I would have felt mortified, excuse me.
I would have believed you.
Yeah, I would have believed you. And I would have hoped that maybe he came across wrong or he, it was one time he did something. I don't know. Maybe he.
Then he's like, you're gonna start making excuses in your head.
Yeah, look, I'm already like, maybe he went like this and you took it wrong. Right. But he did something inappropriate, but it was no malice. Maybe that's probably what I would think. Like, he wasn't trying to be inappropriate, but he was.
Then I'm looking like, but he's married too. So that's why I thought that was.
But calling you at 2 a.m, the whole story, no, I'd have been like, you are wrong.
You was dead wrong. And that was so odd. But yeah, no, I did see him again, but yeah, that we gonna leave it alone. Okay.
Yeah, something was going on.
And the last one from a young lady, my ex texted me, I'm outside. I just missed that energy. Do I block him or just go apply some lip gloss on and go out and see him?
Your ex texts you, "Oh, I'm outside," and
Mhm.
she missed that energy. I was confused. I was like, "What?" She missed his energy, basically.
Right. I'll say this. He doesn't know boundaries because why did you just drive to my house and just tell me you outside and you expect me to just oh. Look, in the 20, I'm excited. He came to see me. I'm just thinking now. I would be like, why did you just drive to my house? You didn't even let me know that you were on your way. And you just expect me to come out and just talk to you and be forgiven.
Right. Well, we don't know if he needs to be forgiven. It's just the ex. They could have broke up amicably. And
That's possible.
It's just one of her exes, and he pulled up, which is still breaking a boundary of like just pulling up unannounced. Don't ask him. What if she had a date?
Right.
At the house. Ooh, that brought me to a story.
Oh.
I don't even know if I want to tell that story, but
wait, you don't want to tell it?
Yeah, what if she had a date there, okay? And you pull up, that you don't know what you're pulling up on, because she's single. So why are you pulling up on her house? But I would say the younger me would love the toxicity of the situation. I would probably go outside. No.
Yeah, that's what I said back in the. Oh yeah, I would have went outside.
Yeah,
I would definitely went outside. So yeah, so
no, you just respect your boundaries.
Yeah, respect your boundaries. Block him, because now you can see that he's trying to test those boundaries and he knows he has access to you.
Oh yeah, if he pull up and you come outside, you know he back in.
Right.
For sure.
That's definitely what that is.
You can get back in if you came outside, and he just pull up unannounced.
So yeah, he thinks he can do whatever at this point. So yeah, those are all of our shady situations. So thank you so much. If you want to email us, DM us, please email us at himyapod@gmail.com. Also hit us up in our DMs at How I Met Your Auntie podcast on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Follow us everywhere. Okay.
Hit us anywhere. I was going to do our little clapping on our new little link, but I didn't do it. All right. So I have a game now.
Oh. Okay.
My turn. All right. It's called, I don't know if some of you have seen this on social media, but it's classy if you're rich, or is it trashy if you're poor? So they're they're the same situation basically, but they're described a little different. Is it sound better because you're rich, or is it tacky all around? Okay. So I'll shoot one at you. Let's see. Same behavior, 2 different tax brackets. Let's go. Live-in nanny. So rich, she's like family. Poor, that's just my cousin watching the kids. Oh. So is a live-in nanny tacky, trashy, or is it classy?
I think it's classy.
I think so.
Yeah, I think it's classy. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
I mean, if you can afford for an extra person living in a house, even if it is your cousin.
Right. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, we won't say that, but we will say it. So.
Well.
I mean, I had a live-in. Growing up, I had friends of mine even make fun of me for this. I guess it wasn't really a nanny. She was more like a housekeeper. Okay. She was, if you're watching this, hey Rhonda girl. She was my dad he used to help people. He was a helper. He found people help him. Anyway, so she started living with us, and she would do our house. She would help out around the house and sometimes watch my sister. So I guess she was like a live-in nanny housekeeper, but she lived there. Yeah, she lived there. Okay. And she took care of her sometimes. But she used to sometimes make me try to do chores, and I'm like,
that's your job.
I would be feeling like that. And she'd be talking about my attitude. Of course, being a teenager, you be saying little smart stuff. She'd be like, why, Mom? What are you telling me to do the dishes? Right. Sorry, I'm grown now, so I wouldn't say that. But, I mean, anyway. Well, they're going to be talking about me. Like, she done already talked about the man with the fitted head. Now she's talking about the nanny. Anyway, cosmetic surgery before 30. Rich, preventative maintenance. Poor, BBL and still paying off Sally Mae. So, classy if you're rich, or trashy if you're poor?
I think that's trashy if you're poor.
Trashy if you're poor. So preventative maintenance. Oh, I mean BBL, still paying off Sally Mae. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
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 trashy.
trashy.
But I mean, they do it.
They do it. I mean, that's what Instagram is all about. So
BBL with the PVP, all of it. Student loan BBLs is crazy. I remember that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
With your financial aid check, getting it back, and you got your BBLs, and they was getting their titties done.
Oh,
I mean, I was at Forever 21, so I really I'm buying stuff too. They made no books in Forever 21.
Mm-hmm.
Designer at the airport, rich, cashmere and calm, or poor, Gucci belt and a Spirit boarding pass. I don't fly Spirit, but I do see, like, if you're flying like a short distance, I see a lot of people from like Texas to somewhere in Texas to like LA, and it's like, why are you paying this much to just do 45-minute flight or whatever? And you got your Gucci belt on. But I mean, I'm with it. I'm gonna say it's what is it? Classy.
Okay.
I like a little Moscato. Moscato. What is it called? Moscato. Okay, so over the top baby names. Oh, this is one. So rich, Apple. Poor.
Is it that bad?
Poor. We got to get it down. The wine. Alizé Lexus with a silent Q.
Oh.
Alizé Lexus. Ain't no Q in that.
Ain't no Q in that.
I guess it's silent and invisible. Over the top baby names. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's like it's like stereotypical. Like, yeah, if you're rich and famous, I can name my child Apple, or you know, something, or Chicago West, like, you know.
Right.
But yeah, if it's just somebody around the way, Alizé, yeah. It's trashy.
But I like the over the top names. I feel like, especially as Black women, sometimes we have over the top names, and they act like they can't pronounce them, but they can pronounce foreign names.
Right.
I do see sometimes foreign people struggle with their names being pronounced correctly, and they stand up and say, "No, you're gonna get it right."
Right. They pronounce my name wrong all the time, so I understand that.
I'm sure. Miko, right, I've heard it before.
You know? Right, and it's just Miko, silent Y. So yeah, so I definitely understand that.
Oh, like the silent Q, we get the silent Y. So you've got one of these names, girl.
Oh, child.
No, I love it. I don't care. Except for the one was like chlamydia or something. Like, girl, why you do that? Or gonorrhea or something.
Yeah, I heard something
like
that online.
Let's not do that. Please. Recording everything in public. Rich content creator. Poor, she's narrating her seafood boil in portrait mode. What's wrong with the seafood boil portrait mode?
Or they said,
come on, CapCut.
The girl who did the paper seafood boil.
That was, I mean, get your money. But when I first seen it, I was like, oh, this is too much now. It was unique. It was different. It was creative.
That was creative.
Is she still doing it? She probably still is.
She probably is. I haven't, she hasn't come across my For You page in a while. So
now I don't know about that one. But so what do you think? Recording everything. I don't like when you're loud.
I don't like when you're loud and on speakerphone. That's what I don't like.
FaceTime loud somewhere public and
in the nail shop or out, and I feel embarrassed. I feel like secondhand embarrassment because it's like, why you got to be like that? Like, why do you have to go into these establishments and have put your headphones in and like why are you and you're loud and then the person on the other end is loud.
It's sometimes the person with the phone won't be loud, but the person on the other line will be real loud,
cussing and everything.
Kids in the background screaming, they cooking, dinner pots falling, looking for the.
Ain't gonna work.
Where the Larrys? I'm like, please, ma'am. Okay, birthday dinners with the dress code: rich, private chef, black tie. Poor, white and gold at Applebee's. She late. What? White and gold at Applebee's, and she late.
And
I'm guessing
the birthday girl late.
Birthday girl late. And everybody wear white and go to Applebee's.
Oh, God.
Not to Applebee's.
Oh, that's a dress code. I like a dress code. I like a dress code.
Love a theme. Love a dress code.
Yes.
We both do.
Yes. So very classy. Very classy.
I mean, be classy in your budget. I mean,
Yeah,
not be classy.
your,
do whatever you want to do in your budget.
Yeah.
You want a theme, it's your birthday, and your friends can do Applebee's, and you want to wear white and gold, wear your white and gold.
That's okay. Look, we ain't judging.
Maybe Cheesecake Factory, though. We can, right? Are they high now? They probably use everything that went up. I feel like it's kind of in the same range as Applebee's, honestly. And then you get a better vibe. You can still do your white and gold. Mm-hmm. It's not too crazy. It's not like Morton's. Yeah. So. Exotic pets. Oh, my dog's downstairs.
Oh.
Rich, diamond-collared cat with an Instagram. Poor, snake, parrot, and turtle, same tank.
Oh,
snake, parrot.
Wait a minute. Not the parrot.
Are they all in the same tank?
Now y'all playing right now.
No. Now I guess I'm what is it? Classy, trashy. I'm trashy. Because we had a billion animals growing up. I had chickens.
Oh gosh.
Chicken, rooster, turtles, parrots, parakeets, snake, spider, 5 dogs.
Not spiders.
Fish. We had a bunch of fish. Yeah, fish outside, fish inside, fish in the backyard.
Oh.
Yeah, my dad loved animals. We had a whole bunch of animals. It was like a damn petting zoo. And now I just got one and he won't let me have another animal. Mm-hmm. So if you guys could leave in the comments, please allow Robin to have a goldfish. And maybe my husband will see it and he will let me get one because I want another animal.
Get her another animal.
So we can be trashy together forever.
Right.
But what do you think?
Okay. I love the animals. So,
yeah,
I love animals. So
you think about getting another dog?
Yeah, I want to cook. Is a man gonna take me with 2 or 3 dogs?
How do you get to 2 or 3? I mean 3. You didn't even get the second one yet.
Only got 1. Okay.
Your man will accept you with whatever.
Yes, that's
not
true.
Whatever you bring, but with another dog, maybe. Well, maybe wait, because maybe he has a dog.
True. And then you find a dog lover. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, we gonna see that through. Okay.
Yeah, we'll see. That'll be cute. Open marriage, rich. They're ethically non-monogamous and journal about it. Oh. Poor. He cheats. She prays. They post anniversary pics like nothing happens.
Oh, it's all trashy.
All of it's trashy.
All of it's trashy and nasty.
Non-monogamous and journal about it. If that's the case, I don't want to journal. I don't want to read them journals.
No.
I don't want to hear about your escapades. Okay. I don't want to know about it. Don't write it down. That's evidence too. What are you doing? All right. Well, that was the game. Classy, trashy, or just tired. We're not judging. Okay. We're just observing you guys. It was given a little time with a little class, but we like it. Okay. That was fun. Well, let's get a little bit messier though.
Ooh.
Let's play If You Like It. I love it. But we might be judging, even though we said we weren't going to judge you. All right. Let's say you're in a situation you didn't cause, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But now you got to decide, are you stepping in or sipping in silence? You know, we like to sip in silence.
Okay.
All right. The first one. You catch your friend's man on Hinge while he's at her house.
Oh.
While he at her house. Miko got another story, but she don't want to share it. So we're not going to share it.
No, I'm going to share it.
Oh, okay. I'm scared.
But I'm just going to let you know, just sip in silence.
Oh, yeah, no, from experience.
I'm not even I've had experiences on being on the dating sites before.
Mm-hmm.
With a few friends. And I have seen their significant other on the dating sites.
Dun, 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 dun. We got to add that to the soundboard.
And like I said, this was back in the day. Mm-hmm. And at the time, I'm thinking I'm being a girl's girl, your best friend. Let them know, like, look, this is what I saw. You know, I have screenshots. I have receipts.
Oh, no. Screenshots. I saw most of them.
Okay. And I shared it with my friend. 2 different situations. And at this point, you can do whatever you want with this information, right? They decided to stay. They gave me excuses as to why it couldn't possibly be them. And
they were catfished.
Right. Somebody took their significant other's photos.
Which can happen.
That is possible, but this was them.
Oh.
It was them. So it was them, gave you the information. You can do whatever you want with this information. And they decided to stay. So I know now, once again, I'm not saying anything. I'm minding my business.
Sip in silence.
And then what's going to be next? Now with these situations, I didn't become the bad guy or anything like that. But that can be a situation where it can be flipped back on you.
Yeah. So how did you see this? Maybe you're the one that made this.
Right.
No.
So stay out of it. Keep swiping to the left. One friend was like, you should have swiped to the right just to see. No.
Girl, no. Don't put yourself in there. Because don't they see you anyway? They've probably seen you.
If I seen them, they saw me.
Yeah.
Okay. No. So okay.
So the groom cheated. Wedding is Saturday. Whoa. That was
oh gosh.
Wedding is Saturday, girl. From experience. Well, let me not say from experience. I'm going to say from experience of basically you just paid that last bill for your wedding.
They better keep their mouth shut.
She ain't about to listen to you right now, and she going to hear you on Sunday. She ain't going to hear you today or this week.
I don't think she going to hear you at all.
She ain't probably not going to hear you at all.
It's done. Yeah. Like, that's it. Like, now we're married, so we should have started fresh.
Unless they're not having a big wedding, but yeah, I'm just saying, if you just spend all that money on the wedding, and now sister girl calling you with some bullshit.
I kept my mouth shut.
What you mean you kept your mouth shut?
I kept my mouth shut.
On when? Who wedding?
Not just no. Somebody else. I kept my mouth shut.
I kept my mouth shut. I said,
I kept my mouth shut. Now you got sexual harassment cases at jobs and stuff. A few jobs I heard.
Oh Lord. Okay. Another input from Miko's journal. Your friend owes you money, but is in Cabo posting soft life quotes. Living a soft life. It was probably the 20-year older man who flew her out to Cabo. How you know? Stop pocket watching. No, I'm playing. I don't know.
Yeah, we can't be pocket watching, but I am looking like people know when they owe you money.
Yes.
They know what they're doing. They know when they owe you money. And I shouldn't feel like, don't you know sometimes people, like you can feel embarrassed like having to ask for something back from somebody, but they know that they owe you something.
Yeah, but don't give if you can't lose.
That's true. And that's why I don't give.
And another advice. Gosh, another advice.
I'll give to charity. Let me just say that. I will definitely give to charity.
You'll get a cherry.
I said, that's why I don't give.
Oh, you give to charity. I thought she said cherry. You know me a little country, y'all. I'm like, cherry. No, I will say never let somebody ask you back for their money. You be the first one to pay them back. They should not have to ask. Before they ask, run them their money or a conversation or something.
Some type of conversation.
Okay, your friend is always asking for your streaming passwords, but never shares hers. Now she got the nerve to share with her new boo.
Oh, no. That ain't gonna work.
Now he over there watching Kobe documentaries on your account.
Right. Created a profile and everything. No.
You know the baby's got one too. The baby's
got one.
The baby's got their own profile. Mama do too.
Everybody got a profile.
On your account.
And my thing is, if you're going to share with him, he's going to have to share his passwords and everything.
You don't need me no more. You just stuff. You don't got no subscriptions? No? Nothing? Just a blow-up mattress? No Hulu?
Folding.
Max?
Okay.
The baby can stay. Log everybody out. Okay. Except for the baby's iPad. Coco Melon on.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Well, that was fun. That was it.
We judging.
We just a little bit. Just a little bit. Question will be just a little bit. Yeah, just take that. It's gone. Take it late.
Okay, now we are at our last segment, and it's called Harmless or Hella Concerning.
Already?
So we're going to say whether it's weird, normal, or you need some therapy.
We definitely need therapy. You know, I ghosted my therapist, but that's a different conversation.
Oh, you know, we're all in our healing journey right now, okay?
We are.
Okay. So, talking to plants like coworkers.
No.
I mean, I don't think it's anything wrong with talking to plants. Like, I have 2 plants. And, you know, I say, hey,
Miko,
grow, grow, you know. But like, it's just 2 plants I have. So, we're not having full-blown conversations. But I don't think it's
maybe that's why mine died. I don't be talking to him.
I don't think it's too crazy.
I don't name my car or anything. I tried to name my car once too, and I couldn't do that.
I had Big Red.
Big Red?
Big Red.
Oh.
So she ain't here no more. Okay. Okay.
That's another conversation.
That's a whole nother conversation, baby. We're going to get to it one of these days.
Big Red.
Okay, Big Red, you know, she got to go.
That's in the conversation we will never have, actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not do all that. It got real nasty with it. Okay. Loving the smell of bleach or gas?
No, not bleach.
You know, when I pull up to the gas station, I don't have a problem with the smell of gas.
I don't mind it.
Yeah.
I don't mind it.
I don't mind gas. Bleach, no. That's poison. I mean,
no, not bleach. I do like vinegar. All types of vinegar. Apple cider vinegar, white vinegar.
Oh gosh.
Pop the cap. Straight out the fridge. I love it.
Okay. Rewatching the same shows every night. That's a must.
No, that's Miko though.
Look, a Frasier, a Becca. A Law and Order and a Dateline, baby. Yes.
Law and Order SVU every single day. That is what I watch, but not at night. I need complete darkness.
Oh no. See,
complete darkness.
I have to sleep with the TV on. Like I have to hear something. I am scared of the dark. Okay.
Watching true crime, but scared of the dark.
Watching true crimes. I love 48 Hours, Dateline, True Crime, all of it.
That's why she's scared.
That's why I'm scared. But I sleep like a baby.
Next question.
Okay. Playing sad music when you're in a good mood.
Not ruining my good mood. I'm
Like,
playing some fun stuff.
I don't have an issue with it. It's not a thing for me, but I have definitely done that before.
I like playing sad music when I am sad. I'm like dramatic.
Yeah, when I'm sad, I'll definitely play some
Post
sad
a little
music.
video, sad video, music in the background, raindrops.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right, you guys. I think the wine has done what it was supposed to have done.
It's all gone. So
it's gone.
It pretty much did what it needed to do.
Right. So we talked our mess. You know, we told on ourselves just a little bit. But you know, we had some therapy sessions as well.
We did.
And gave great advice. So keep on with the emails and DMing us, okay?
Yes. Keep sending those DMs, emails. We need them. We thank you.
Thank you. So
we won't expose you.
Definitely not. We'll keep you anonymous.
No, I did once. I'm sorry. I sent her flowers.
Okay.
Oh. Sorry, girl.
So until next time, stay hydrated, stay booked, and keep watching How I Met Your Auntie.
Wash that conditioner out. Fold them clothes.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
We can become whatever we want. All we need is loving you. That's why